It's a cool little spot up in here. Just doing a little bit of exploring today. Not really a 3-hour video. Just want to see how far I can go in certain locations. Got the old drop down right here. Like a roadbed. When they probably assess the location. Brand new subdivision right up in here. I don't even know if that house is sold yet. The windows seem like they still have stickers on them. I see evidence of dumping though. You know, you got the old school tire. Places like this used to have like old home sites and stuff on them. And when they started clearing the land, they just bulldoze things that are on the edge of the property. So I see a pile of stuff. I'm about to go up there and take a look. Hopefully we don't get caught or called on. Cool little spot though. I mean, you got this ancient boulder right here. Probably been sitting here for a few thousand years. A lot longer than that, most likely. Wonder if anybody comes out here to fish in this one little spot right here, because I just saw a humongous one right down in here. Had to be at least 1.5 feet long. Right in this little tiny zone. What you know about that? Yeah, it looks like the house is inhabited. There's an Eno sling just hung up in the tree over here next to some old school tires from like the 50s, whatever. I can't stand going across places like this. I mean, we're like wide out in the open. I mean, if anybody was on that deck, they'd be looking down here, calling the police on us. Got the Little Tykes thing right there. I think that's what that is. I don't even know what that thing is. Thought it said Little Tykes on it. But I see the evidence over there. Being my ending spot right up in here. Got the deer feeder. Got the little hut. Got the bright white sign that says, you already know what it says. PPNT. PPNT. Sounds like a television channel. TV station. PPNT. Private property, no trespassing. I'm looking, there's a pile of cinder blocks right up here on the edge of the property. See, this is where they bulldoze this stuff. Right here. Every new subdivision has something like this. Every last one of them. Especially the further you get out in the country. Where used to be old farms and stuff like that. And they just bulldoze everything into a pile. Cinder blocks. Even stuff they didn't use during the home building process out here. They just added it to the pile. Nothing much to see here, except an old tire. Cool day today. At least I went out someplace and saw some cool things. Dang, bro, there's got to be an easier way through here. At least nobody can see us. Well, that I know of. It's like sunsets in like 25 minutes, man. What the heck do I get myself into? Where's the croc from 1803, 1744? Let's hope there's no snakes up in here. We're in a flood zone, guys. I mean, look. I know you're gonna say you wouldn't be doing that thing if it was in the thick of summer. Dang skimpy, I wouldn't be doing this thing. Why do you think I'm out today? You already know how that ended up out here. Someone tossed it from their backyard right up on the hill over here. Man alive. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Man alive. Look, we found some tomato bushes, guys. Ain't nothing like that smell of tomato bushes, man. The leaves, man. The way they smell. It's like Grandpa's old garden. You're gonna say save one, take it back and grow your own tomatoes. Man, maybe later. How does a tomato bush end up down here? Because it's heaven. I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling I was going to come up into a spot that I was going to have a hard time getting through. I can't get on the other side of this little tributary thing, though. You're saying good luck. Good luck, exactly. Man, you guys crazy. Ain't nothing like adventuring, trying to rush back. Thought I saw something. I came all the way down here because I want to get a look at this tree trunk right here, man. That beast right down there. Not the stem that's sticking up, but the one behind it. That tree's got to be at least, I'd say at least 120 years old that they cut down out here just to cut it down. What kind of place is this anyway? All right. Look at that. Man, that's sad, man. Look at that. Let me go ahead and grab this garbage. Look how nasty it looks in this one zone. Bam. Beautiful. But then this thing right here, what the heck is that in their habitat right here, man? See, every time the animal crawls out, they're going to bump their head on this piece of plastic. Whatever the heck it is. Looks like bubbles. It's probably exactly what it is. How would I even know that? Looks like one of those bubble maker things you stick the handle down in, you know? Yeah. All right. Cleaned up. See you later. What a shame. Wonder what it was like out here back in the 1910s. It's almost like you can still smell the farm. Excuse me, Jaro. Got some concrete right here. A pen, out of all things, added to my trash bag. I do the craziest things, man. All I'm doing is just exploring. Look at this old farming stuff out here. You can tell this is all farming soil. Look at how dark it is. That's like the soil you see up there in like Illinois, stuff like that. I'm standing on something real hard. I don't know. Everything draws my curiosities. Looks like we're in a clear right up in here. Hey, that's where the deer lay down. Let's go see if they got some garbage they want us to pick up. Got all these old school farming bushes up in here. I'm out here trying to clean their habitat, man. Well, I just ended up out here. Had nothing better to do today. But eventually it's going to get better. Dang, Buster, this is not fair. Not fair at all, man. Dang, bro. Well, okay, fine. I guess I can get down here. Hold on. I see something. Hope you're going to like it too, because I know I will. Look, even deer have led the way. I see something. Looks like it's modern. Styrofoam label, whatever. Paper label. Looks like it might be intact though. No embossing on it, nothing like that. That's all right though. Kind of old school for real. Great find for today. Beautiful. Not old, but good enough. I knew that there had to be something out here like this. Get a load of this thing right here. Hold on. I'm looking. It's a ditch that comes out of a subdivision. Gee, I wonder what was in it. Looks like they left the structure standing from the old farming time out here. The old homestead. Look at that contrast though. Look at that. I mean, that's what you get. That's what we're left with out here. And good old, used to be country. Probably where they held animals. Maybe just a storage shed where they had the tractors and all. And you got brand new houses that still have the manufacturing sticker on the windows right behind it. Look at me shopping out here. Why do you think I always bring some kind of grocery bag with me instead of big bags? Well, the big bags are for bigger episodes, but small things like this. Well, because they always give back when you give to them by cleaning. And you get to purchase the equivalent of bags, grocery shopping. Plastic. It's not from 1903. Look at that thing right there, though. That is one cool item right there. I know it's still kind of litter, but I mean, I don't know how long something like that will last in nature. A couple 100 years, maybe? Probably not even that. Oh, we're behind a drainage basin. Gee, I wonder what's in that drainage basin. Got the concrete walls right up in here. It's where the water drains out of the streets within the subdivision. Very cool find today. Hey, at least it's metal. It ain't plastic. That's a cool little chill zone to, sit back and pop a couple, You're gonna say, or do something else. The dang thing's already leaned back. You guys crazy.